Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So I got Bitcoin up here right now, trading at $20,600. We're not seeing too much movement. We're not seeing anything out of the ordinary. So business as usual for the crypto market. It looks as though XRP right now trading at about 34 cents, and we're just kind of vacillating here in this level of support. The market has been fairly stagnant, guys. The negative news, though, it is compounding. We're hearing of more companies that are either going bankrupt or that are changing their strategy. And, there are a lot of speculators saying, well, this can't be good for these particular companies. And, the overall market has seen, I think, the initial flush. But I think we're just waiting for that last bit of news, that last leg down. As you guys can see up here, the market is sitting at about 926 billion. Bitcoin dominance, though, in the 40s. So we haven't seen that altcoin rally that we were expecting. And by and large, everything is trading in relative balance here. We got Bitcoin up a little bit, Ethereum up by 0.4%. We've got BNB coin up 0.2%. So in the last hour, we haven't really seen that much movement for the crypto market as a whole. With regards to the SEC lawsuit, James K. Filan just came out yesterday with this tweet to the XRP community. Below is the transcript from the June 7, 2022 hearings before Magistrate Judge Netburn, during which the parties argued the Hinman attorney-client privilege claims, and he just got those documents. Jeremy Hogan actually brought this up. Attorney Filan got the transcript of the hearing from June 7th, and my old abused ears did not deceive me. The SEC attorney really did say that Hinman's speech provided the market SEC guidance. So we've got it in writing here from the transcript. Jeremy Hogan thought that that's what they said. The gambit is completely fallen apart for the SEC in regards to the fair notice defense. And here it is, guys, on paper. The purpose was to provide guidance to the market on legal issues before the SEC. And basically, Director Hinman was giving the market his views, or rather the market the views, of how the SEC would treat digital assets under the securities laws. So they have, in other words, the SEC tried to have it both ways and instead got it no ways. Then Jeremy gives a bit of an analogy here, like when you're cheating on your girl and they both find out, and then you have no girl. Jeff Beach down here saying, hello, Jeremy. Perhaps when would you think the judge may have a ruling on the fair notice defense? Jeremy Hogan clarifying that is going to be a December to March timeframe. So it's going to go along with the summary judgment. In some other SEC Ripple-related news, this has to do with John Deaton, actually, and John Reed Stark. Now, apparently there was a feud on Twitter. Seriously, that SEC John claims the XRP army would threaten his children. Please show us proof. And you have my full support, but at the moment, I just can't believe it, and you seem to want to play another poor victim. Now, Stefan Hubert is calling out John Reed Stark for pointing this out. The threats, some involving my children, and cacophony of hatefulness and venom are non-stop, especially on Twitter, where I have reported to Twitter, and Twitter has banned a mob of antagonists, i.e., see my most recent foray, albeit inadvertently, into the SEC versus Ripple battle, where for a period of several days I received dozens of hostile direct messages and tweets, resulting in too many bans to count. So John Reed Stark apparently has been attacked, and it seems kind of out of character for John Deaton. John Deaton responded down here, if John Reed Stark even implied that I threatened or harassed him, then he still works for the SEC. In fact, he agreed with me that the IG should investigate a former SEC director if he disobeyed the SEC's ethics officer. Hard to call something harassment when you publicly agree. And John Reed Stark actually responded, Mr. Deaton has not threatened or harassed me, so he was not talking about John Deaton here. He asks good questions, speaks truth to power, and we agree on some things, though I believe the SEC will prevail in the Ripple litigation. So I guess this is all stemming from this argument here from John Reed Stark. He sees reasons why he thinks the SEC is actually going to win the Ripple SEC case. He goes on to say the hate, threats, and vitriol is constant but does not come from John and comes with the territory. So sounds as though he is talking about some members in the XRP army probably sending him these DMs and threatening him and his children and all that stuff. Guys, that's not cool. I know people in the XRP army are fairly good people, but, of course, as they say, a few bad apples can spoil the bunch. So I hope that was dealt with, Mr. Stark. John responds down here saying, thanks for clearing that up. We need to get back to having real discourse. If John Reed Stark says he believes the SEC will prevail, my reaction is to respectfully talk about it. He was an enforcement lawyer for 18 years and has insight that I do not. We need to get back to talking. So I'm glad that was cleared up. John Reed Stark actually could be a valuable asset for the XRP community, just to have some more insight, some better insight into this particular lawsuit. So I hope that discourse does continue with John Deaton. Guys, I got some other news here from Michael at Val5 Links. This has to do with Tokyo-based Cryptobar P2P. They just added XRP as a payment method. So this news just coming out from Emi Yoshikawa. She's Ripple's VP of Corporate Strategy and Operations. And she recently tweeted this out. She's been having a discourse with Cryptobar P2P. And so with Cryptobar P2P, I thought that I couldn't use XRP. So I negotiated with the owner and asked him to accept XRP as a payment. The first XRP payment has been completed. XRP holders, you can now make XRP payments with Cryptobar P2P. So this is another service here. Cryptobar P2P is a social platform where cryptocurrency and blockchain enthusiasts can come together to share ideas about the industry. There was a point where they only supported Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few different stablecoins, i.e. USDC and USDT. And now it is looking like, guys, they are accepting XRP for payments as well. So all thanks to Emi Yoshikawa, over there at Ripple, VP of Corporate Strategy and Operations. She got these guys to accept XRP. More utility, right? Added, more utility added, more value will be derived from that cryptocurrency. And another one here, guys, this is a bigger partnership here from the Wrath of Kahneman. Ripple investor SBI has now partnered with Panasonic for corporate venture fund. So here's the statement here. I will link this in the description. Panasonic, with the mission of achieving the well-being of people, society, and the planet, endeavors to be the best partner of people's lives with human-centric technology and innovation. In order to accomplish its mission, Panasonic has decided to establish the fund which would help combine the strengths it has built up with the external experience and technologies from the periphery of its business, and consequently create business opportunities that best match increasingly complex and integrated technology. And so they are connecting now with SBI. SBI Investments operates the core business in SBI Group's investment business. As a new industry creator, SBI Investments stays focused on investing in startups in growing sectors featuring next-generation growth areas such as AI, blockchain, fintech, IT, biotechnology, and healthcare, and environment and energy. So you can see here, especially along the lines of the tech, fintech, financial technology, blockchain technology, artificial intelligence. And then there's the environmental and energy component, which is a big WEF talking point, in line with the Sustainable 2030 agenda. The CVC fund it manages has a cumulative capital commitment of more than 110 billion Japanese yen as of July of 2022, which is one of the largest in Japan. And so now these guys are partnering up. And as you guys can see here, they are investing in lifestyle startups, but one focus will be on decarbonization, resource saving, and energy. So environmentally friendly initiatives. As we know, Ripple is working on carbon and sustainable initiatives as well. So I would not be surprised if there was a link with that environmentally friendly initiative that Ripple is working on along with SBI, and now SBI partnering with Panasonic to leverage Ripple's blockchain technology in order to further this initiative. So investment areas, well-being, decarbonization, resource saving and energy, food infrastructure as well, spatial infrastructure, and new lifestyle infrastructure. It sounds fairly abstract in a lot of ways, but I have a feeling this is going to be in line with the new future that they want to bring in. Tracking people's carbon footprint on the blockchain is going to be a part of that, moving us away from eating meat and onto eating bugs. That's another part of that. And so just, to kind of bring this up, of course, Panasonic is a big electronics company. SBI Holdings has that partnership with Ripple. Now these two guys are teaming up. Interesting news there. I wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for pointing that out. I also wanted to bring up this article, guys, another one from the Wrath of Kahneman with regards to computer manufacturer Asus. They've partnered with 2C2P for their omni-channel payment platform. Now, if you guys remember, 2C2P is a Ripple user and will connect Asus, long limited to brick and mortar stores, to its fulfillment partners for seamless payment and settlement. Let me read you guys a little bit of this. So they are one of the top brands. That was one of the other things that I noticed. Asus, I'm not a PC guy anymore. I've been running on a Mac for over 15 years now. I do use a PC, however, for my taxes, for tax purposes and stuff, just because my accountant, the program isn't compatible. Anyway, you don't care about that. But from my understanding, when I was using PC, I believe Asus was one of the top companies out there. A lot of computer people told me that. And in this article too, they're saying it's one of the top brands. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but apparently it is one of the top computer brands. If you guys have some more insight on that, put it down in the comments section. So they're partnering up with 2C2P, a global payments platform. Today announced the partnership to give Singapore customers a more convenient, quick, and secure online experience by integrating 2C2P's omni-channel payment solution to the newly revamped Asus store. Asus is able to offer its customers frictionless payments using cards, Pay Now QR, and installment payment plans, while simultaneously connecting its digital store to its fulfillment partners for seamless payment and settlement. Guys, seamless payment and settlement running on RippleNet, obviously through 2C2P, is what's going to make this happen. So previously, Asus Singapore has always sold its products through authorized resellers, brick and mortar stores, but with this launch of the new digital store, Asus has completely digitalized the shopping experience for customers, complementing its existing brick and mortar strategy. So, brick and mortars going the way of the dodo. Unfortunately, we are seeing less people going into retail store outlets to purchase a product, whether it's a computer or whether it's a hat or whether it's a pair of underwear or whatever. Less people are doing that. They're buying more things online. And it's because, the Amazonification, I guess, of things during the pandemic. More people were buying things on Amazon. If, stores were shut down, you would get, same day or next day delivery to your house. So people are getting used to this, and I don't think they want to go back. I've even talked to people now saying they haven't even been into a grocery store since 2020 because they just find it more convenient to order it online and pick it up or have it dropped off. Anyway, I personally like to pick my own produce, but that's up to the individual, I suppose. And now we're seeing Asus, one of the top computer brands, moving and shifting to this model as well. I guess Apple Macintosh has been doing this for a while. You buy a PC off apple.com, they ship it to your door. Asus is doing the same, but, part of it obviously is the payment strategy. Now they're linking up with Ripple-enabled 2C2P in order to make that payment strategy seamless. Of course, if this company does business worldwide, it's also going to be important to, if you want to accept different currencies, to be able to convert to that currency of choice, right? Leveraging ODL, convert the liquidity through XRP, and then Asus can receive whatever fiat currency they wish. So interesting news here. I think we're seeing this become more of a reality, and I think that when a lot of these big, medium-ish size companies, to be honest, I don't know how big Asus is in terms of the computer space, but once we start seeing, I think, a lot of these companies that are fairly big, they're realizing, okay, we're pivoting now, selling a lot more online, so let's make the method as seamless as possible. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of these companies decide to go with companies like 2C2P, if not that company specifically, but other Ripple-enabled companies that are going to allow for payment to be more seamless globally. I think that's just par for the course. Anyway, an interesting update here from Asus. And let me know, guys, is it the top computer manufacturer? I know that this article states it, but I've also heard it in my personal life as well. So just want to know how big that company is. Anyway, wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for just letting us know about this. It is obviously going to be important, the Ripple adoption and the competitors to Asus, seeing that they are going this route moving forward. And did you guys hear SEC Commissioner Allison Herren Lee is now stepping down? So just a quick take here on that. SEC Commissioner Allison Herren Lee has vacated her post after announcing her planned departure in March. The exit leaves one seat open on the commission. It seems like we're going through this again. Guys, do you remember the video I did? It was just 4 days ago, actually. Here it is, where I was postulating this theory and found some evidence where the SEC's Allison Herren Lee actually changed the kick precedent, the legal precedent. And, we were theorizing about that, and if that was to, in fact, sabotage the Ripple SEC lawsuit. Now, this is the thumbnail. If you guys check out my channel, you'll likely find it, but if you want a quick link, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner for you. So here is the statement, the official statement from the SEC. We want to thank Allison Herren Lee for her tireless work and commitment to the Commission and its mission. Her years of public service have been marked by her humility, thoughtfulness, and dedication to investors and our markets. We have been fortunate to have her as a colleague, and it just goes on in more detail. Of course, a very official statement here on the SEC's website. So here we have it, guys. Chair Gary Gensler, Commissioner Hester Peirce, Commissioner Carolyn Crenshaw, and the new guy, Commissioner Mark Uyeda. So who is, now there's a vacant spot, who is going to be the next commissioner? Stéphane Hubert also brings up something interesting. With the departure of Allison Herren Lee, there is only 1 out of 5 commissioners left on the commission who originally voted in favor of filing the lawsuit against Ripple. And if you guys don't know, you go back to the Wayback Machine and you guys can see here when Jay Clayton was the chairman, we had Hester Peirce, Elad Roisman, who also just recently left, Allison Herren-Lee, who just announced that she is leaving, and Carolyn Crenshaw. So it begs the question, I wonder who they are going to get in next, and where their policies, their politics, I guess, where all this lies with regards to cryptocurrency adoption, the rules, and because it's a tumultuous situation. I mean, we've got Gary Gensler, the turf war guard, wanting to keep all the turf for himself, for the SEC, and yet we have some level-headed commissioners here like Hester Peirce giving some out-of-the-box ideas like the Safe Harbor proposal, for example. So, I mean, it's still yet to be determined, obviously. This is brand new news. Guys, we also had Jed McCalebs XRP. That was supposed to expire today. Today is Saturday, July the 16th. And this article, guys, from Ian Binns, and so it's suggesting, will we see an XRP spike with an empty Jed McCaleb wallet? Well, of course, we have not seen that spike. As I mentioned at the top of the video, XRP is trading at about 34 cents. According to XRP Scan, the wallet to Ripple co-founder and former CTO Jed McCaleb holds a total of now 5.3 million XRP. The wallet was already showing 2.77 million tokens left today, but was refilled with another 2.8 million XRP. So yeah, something a little fishy is going on here. As you guys can see, now this isn't completely up to date. This brings us to the 13th is the last day. I believe there are still 14th. No, the 14th is the last day here. And as of the 14th, which was 2 days ago, there were still 5.3 million XRP in the wallet. But you guys can see down here, the remaining total in real time is 1.1 million XRP. So don't know if this is going to be drained today or if something else is going to happen. If we look down here at the average 1 week, they're still estimating that it could be July the 17th now. So that estimated date has actually been pushed. So 1 day left or 2 days left. That would be Monday, July the 18th. Sorry, did I say July the 7th? I meant the 18th. So it's looking as though now the new estimated date is July 18th. So I guess we'll just keep an eye out. El Diablo Dictator Know-It-All here saying Jed still has 5 million XRP on his taco stand, and it would appear he's taking pause in selling. Is it difficult for him to finally let go of the past? With just a screenshot here of Jed McCaleb's taco stand wallet. So I don't know. Interesting question. If you guys have some theories, put it down in the comment section or tag me over there on Twitter. I'm at WorkingMoneyCH on Twitter. Follow me if you haven't followed me already. Finally, guys, I wanted to mention this. Ian Binns noticed it, and a few other people noticed it as well. XRP market volume, 24-hour volume, hit 48.37 billion. And that is quite an anomaly, quite a shift, considering if we just go back here to CoinMarketCap, the average volume here is about 1.2 billion. So what gives? What occurred? A few people down here wondering, why hasn't price been affected by this shift? That's a good question. Moostack down here is also noticing that the XRP trading volume was over past 46 billion. So a few people are noticing this. Average John saying, WTF, what happened? Moostack saying it's 3 times more than CoinMarketCap. People suggesting, are whales buying? What's going on? Tipsy Tiger down here suggesting, no, it's probably just a glitch. CoinPeperica had it at 42.2 billion, and CoinGecko had it at 23.7, and CoinMarketCap has it at 1.2. So just all over the map here. And even Sentiment tweeted this out the other day, just tweeted this out about 5 hours ago. XRP Network saw a major anomaly to end the week with a rapid surge up to 18.7 billion in XRP trading volume in the final hour of Friday. This may be worth monitoring for some unordinary upcoming weekend price action. So again, we're in the weekend now. XRP is still trading at 34 cents. Is it wishful thinking on Sentiment's part? Probably. If we just go back here, you can see Tipsy Tiger saying Ripple in it, NZ. He did say that it was also a glitch, so I do trust his call on that. Just retweeting out here, glitch, but we don't have any confirmation. I guess just the fact that it was all over the map here on all these different coin exchanges likely does suggest it is a glitch. Anyway, we'll keep monitoring it. We will see if price could still rise this weekend. Jed's wallet still has some XRP and price seems to be stable, but I guess that could change at any moment. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.